three cars. They have all tested one another back and forth. We've got trouble in the first turn. A bad accident. Gene Glover's number 71 car flipping end over end. The other car, Jarrett, car number 8. Jarrett unbuckling, now climbing out of his machine. No movement on Glover's car.
Low side of the track. Jeff Bodine out of control. Jeff Bodine, the Levi Garrett Chevrolet. Jeff Bodine with a wild ride. He's on. Well, now the car rates itself very quickly, but Jeff Bodine, the car was running in and amongst some slower cars.
Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the Grand National 300 that has just been finished. Late in the race with 7 laps to go. That's L.D. Ottinger getting around. But watch this. Sailing through the picture comes Brett Hearn, the New Jersey driver. From another angle, Hearn has been taken to Halifax Hospital for x-rays of a potential ankle injury. Meanwhile, up in front, look at Earnhardt, and remember that some 3 days before this event, he was end for end all the way to the Tri-Oval in a practice run. Here he is right back. Talk about an Iron Man.
And Earnhardt is showing no effects from that crash he had Wednesday morning in his sportsman car where he got upside down at the start-finish line. He's out there in front.
Tore down almost 100 feet of fence right here coming out of the Tri-Oval, did Earnhardt. He said, I just pulled my neck down into my shoulders because I knew it was going for a ride. And they said to him, how many times did you roll? He said, it was so exciting I didn't have time to count. Here comes Davey Allison down to the bottom of the racetrack.
To become a good race car driver. Well, he may be in a good situation there, but he's kind of hung out to dry right now. There's your leader, number 3, Dale Earnhardt. Jimmy Hensley in 25 right behind him. Bobby Labonte has now dropped a solid 10 car lengths back. So the breakaway is now to the Chevrolet of Dale Earnhardt and Jimmy Hensley, number 25, in an Oldsmobile. Olds and Buick seem to be the cars of choice here. Between them, they've got 26 cars in this 43-car field to go with 8 Chevys, 8 Pontiacs, and 1 lone Ford.
Jim Bound in trouble going down toward turn 1.
Got one upside down.
2 cars in a wall. 1 sliding down the banking on its roof.
Now it's turning over.
Richard Lassiter.
Car slid a long way on its roof.
Good move by Mike Wallace on the inside. The FTP Brake Chevrolet back up front. Mark Martin has picked up where he left off before. 1 car spinning. The car number 41.
Johnny Benson, as a car takes a roll as it slid backwards. Apparently the air just picked the back end of it up and around, and
In line and big trouble in the air. Goes Mark Martin on his roof. No, that is not. It is Ward Burton, excuse me. Jim Bound is in the wall. Phil Parsons has spun. Tommy Houston spins. And it's a tremendous slide down the front straightaway.
Mike, they're still wrecking down there. Well, that knocked my water over.
Knocked my breath out. Here comes
boy.
Benson on the bottom. Fuller and Rick Wilson.
Fuller.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
And tumbling goes Randy LaJoie over the hood of the 92 Larry Pearson.
There goes the page.
Back to the line. And it is Chad Little leading Jimmy Spencer to the line.
Yeah, and that green car is, of course, a lap down car, Chad Little.
he can help somebody and he can hurt somebody.
Yep.
Which,
here we go.
Yeah,
Todd Bodine.
Ooh,
Bad one.
Bad.
Lap 109.
Turn one car sliding on its roof toward turn 2. That is Shane Hall.
Shane Hall, Mike Laughlin Jr.'s in it. His car seems to be okay.
The former All-Pro driver. Trickle was on the low side coming from turn 2. And around goes Earnhardt, up in the air and over. Both cars land on their wheels. But Trickle and Earnhardt Jr. go for a wild ride down the back straightaway of Daytona.
He tried to go on the outside. His car
car slides up, and there's an accident, but Spencer, huge accident in turns 3 and 4. Stan Barrett's in the front. One car upside down. LaJoy. That is Randy LaJoy, the defending series champion, as he slides down on his roof in the Fina Chevrolet. 3 cars in the wall.
It was midway down the back straightaway that many of the teams were able to stop. Others, however, weren't able to. Jimmy Foster with the number 50. He sees others beginning to spin and slow down. Dave Blaney and Shane Hall all ready together, and there came Tim Fedua. A hard hit. He ends up on his roof. Every driver is fine, but many teams had to go to their backup cars, and many just failed to qualify.
Jeff Green got sideways there underneath the 27 car. Casey Atwood almost lost control.
And a big...
Oh, trouble, trouble. Oh, and one car upside down.
Casey Atwood. And sliding through the grass, Kenson flies around.
White and yellow flag.
Atwood's car is destroyed.
Driver, but take a look at this moment. That is Michael Waltrip, out of control, tri-oval, into a series of sidewinders. 9 shattering snap rolls. Less than an hour later, he was out of the infield care center into his Winston Cup car.
I recently read an interview you did where you talked about the idea or the concept of safety and...
Whoa, there he goes.
Oh, Bickles around, and Earnhardt got him, and up and over goes the 21 of Quaffle.
Another Richard Childress car, and this one is upside down.
9th caution, lap 183, so close to the finish.
Down here, who is that? Is that the 26
It
around?
is. Amick.
Oh, no, a car just turned down. One car just turned over. It's upside down on the back straightaway.
It's Michael.
Holy cow, what is he doing?
He slammed into Amick, Darrell, and that flip turned the car right over. Look at how he hit him with the right front.
Well, he needs to get out of there. Come on, buddy.
And you're still wide open.
Say, roll, what?
Whoa, trouble.
Boy,
the 2-car upside down. It's the big one.
Oh, boy, who is that still flipping?
Sauter. It was Johnny Sauter.
They're still getting upside down. Cars driving under cars.
There's not anybody left.
And Mike, you guys were talking about different agendas on those pit stops. Denny Hamlin took 2 tires that time. On Nemechek took 4 as Nemechek goes by him or tries to.
It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Here we go again, boys.
And up and over goes Casey Mears.
What a day. I don't think I've ever seen. I've been here, coming here for 30 years. I've never seen a day like this.
That was ugly. Hamlin got turned and squeezed up into 2 cars on the high side.
Aaron Crocker, the 6th car, did not get off to a particularly good start. She's on the bottom of the racetrack, just can't move that car up, and cars are just going by on the outside, freight training her.
And she lost about 10 spots. Oh, we got trouble coming off of 2 already. Matt Kenseth is around, a hard hit. Kenseth took a hard hit.
Oh,
it's somebody on their head.
Donnie Nuremberg in 52 goes tumbling down the backstretch and then in the inside wall.
Sauter involved in it, and that the thing about this.
33 lead lap cars as Paul Tracy just made a stop, went a lap down. Crash. Car upside down. Start finish line. It is Stewart.
Danny Quinn in the 50 got into it.
I don't see anyone else, but Stewart has taken a wild ride.
Looking incidents of the entire test session for all 3 series on the backstretch, Eric Almirola from Joe Gibbs Racing makes some contact coming down the track and ends up on his roof. Fortunately, only the car was damaged. It was a very scary looking tumble, mostly because he was upside down for quite a while, but the safety crews of the track got the car back on its wheels and got Almirola out.
Cars, more than half the field have been involved. So, Darrell, do drivers, are they afraid of this track?
I think there is a fear factor here. I think if you've never scared yourself here, then you haven't been racing very hard.
When you race hard, you scare yourself.
Well, I'm going to tell you right quick, this place is dangerous. I don't care what you say. You see what happened to Kyle Busch yesterday.
Is involved in this. Man, look at all the damage you got right here. This car's been upside down. This is Joe Nimitz.
Take a look, boy.
Holy cow.
He was Joe's upside car. Down. Yeah, that car definitely, whenever you can see the roof flaps, take a look. Here we go.
Okay, he's looking inside of Michael Annett, and this wreck happens in front of them.
There is the 16. He's already turned around. That all happened in front.
Now, where's Joe Nimitz at?
Oh, right there.
Gosh.
Who got in? And it was the 16 with a Stenhouse.
Gracious.
He ends up going over.
A year ago, Morgan Shepherd led this race. He has led it today. He finished 13th. He said it was that win.
Oh, out of control goes Kenseth.
And over on his roof.
Get back on the wheels.
A wild ride for the Daytona 500 winner, Matt Kenseth.
Kyle.
Now we see the momentum coming from that outside lane. Once again, just on the inside of Brendan.
Oh, look out!
Trouble.
Oh, and upside down is Earnhardt. This is going to be a mess.
Spin behind us, wave him.
The 33 of Harvick. Joey Logano involved. More cars still spinning in this multiple car crash. Just that quick. Window net is down. Oh man, that car is just destroyed. Coming towards this white flag. This race is official. We will finish it on this next lap. No matter what happens. Look out, it's going to get tight.
Well, that got those separated. The 60 and 16 separated.
And that may be all the others needed, because look at how far back they have dropped. Down the back stretch, it is the 18 of Kyle Busch. He has never won here in 7 prior starts. Look out! Don't spin, Mike Wallace, and he's up and over. Wallace gets back on all fours. The 38 of Leffler is also involved. The race is going to end under caution. And we'll have to wait for NASCAR to give us the official.
Prior to today, the only place where big trouble. That's the rookie Suarez up and over Regan Smith, the big one at Daytona in the tri-oval.
Let's see if we can see what happens. Kyle Busch was pushing the rookie, giving him a shove here. Kyle Larson, excuse me. And it looks like he just gets him in a bad spot right there, and he just got behind in his steering.
Yeah, he got too far to the right, and coming off of the corner right there, that car unloads as you come off of that banking, and it just took just a little bit too much. And that's that window that you have to push. And if you get outside of the center of that back bumper, the way that the front and back bumpers are curved, it's going to spin that car out.
Thousandths of a second.
Sauter, big run right there. You saw what he did.
Oh, around goes the 60. Austin Cindric wrecking in front of the crowd. Daniel Hemrick's caught up. Tyler Reddick, Cindric, barrel rolls.
And when you're done, top one.
Lands back on his wheels.
Okay, Matt Tim trying to make a lot happen.
There's only 30 laps left.
Yeah, it's
going to make your way through this field.
29 to go now as the green flag flies once again. Haley, not a great restart here as Ryan C gets off to a good start, and now they're 4 wide going into 1.
That's it.
Oh, and around goes a 7, hard into the outside wall.
Buddy, hang on, hang on.
On the apron, the 21 of Anthony Alfredo was into the wall hard. He's upside down, sliding through 1 and 2. Looks like the 18 back there of Riley Herbst also involved. AMR safety crew will get to Anthony Alfredo quickly here.